The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, good morning everyone. This is Dennis, obviously from Pips Matter. How are you all? I'm sitting here with Adam and Stefan, and we are going to be going over the markets this morning. I haven't been with you guys for some time, but I'm back. I'm preparing for the course. I will be very, very busy, and it's really good to see everyone. Just a second, the markets are moving rapidly. Okay, dollar is starting to weaken a little bit, so we have a couple of interesting trades for you. If you are attending the Pips Matter trading group, then you would be receiving quite a bit of information. Anthony, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be here for the course. Okay, so I'm going to go over everything real quick. The calendar is a bit light today, but you all know, or you should all know, that tomorrow will be a super duper day. So there is a lot of things coming to the markets from tomorrow. I see a small inverted head and shoulders here, information. Perfect re-entry setup over here. We've given out this yesterday, I believe, the buy. Price will head all the way to the 62.5 area, which is here. So this is where we're looking at price action heading. There is a lot of things happening in the markets. We were trading from the morning. The markets are moving in our favor, thankfully. So yeah, basically, very simply put, today will be volatile, but tomorrow will be, and excuse my language, I'm trying to get the point across, effing crazy. So tomorrow will be really big. We have the big OPEC meeting. I'm still not getting my head wrapped around the whole idea of what's exactly about to happen there. I will have much more information tomorrow on this. But as things stand right now, we are selling the Canadian dollar. We are selling, that means that our trades are going in profit. USD JPY just broke out of a new level, and USD JPY is heading higher. So I'm just going to buy it real quick over here. As you can hear, trades are opening. 1.2, just a sec. I have other screens here, so I'm opening these trades quick just to show you what's going on. So basically, USD JPY is about to break this very, very important level. Once it does, we're going to have a very interesting time. Oh, sorry, I must have. 1 second, I was trying to show the trades. Okay, can you see my screen now? Euro JPY is heading much higher. The yen is extremely weak, and the trends have changed on the yen. So if you are going to trade anything, find entries on the yen. What I mean entries is basically areas. As you see, the 75% area, which was clearly quite important, was broken very easily on this uptrend, and on this downtrend, and on this uptrend. So that simply indicates that we still have room to go, and we are possibly heading towards the 180. Not possibly, we're definitely heading to 118. So even if you just open a 0.12 trade, you're looking at gains of at least 500 euros on just one trade. Obviously, it's going to be a bumpy ride, up and down, up and down, up and down. Possible and big problem I see is the NFP this weekend, this Friday, and that could cause a lot of volatility in the markets if it comes out very negative. So be very, very careful of this. I'm going to bring Adam and Stefan into this real quick. Where are they? Let me just find them. There they are. Okay. Hey, Steph, can you hear me? Can you speak?
Yeah, I can hear. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Adam has some issue with his PC, so he won't be able to talk. He's not here. He's looking at the charts in the other room.
Okay.
So he won't be able to talk.
Do you have anything to say?
Well, in regards to what you wrote in the group there for the AUD and NZD, that they are pretty strong today, like the dollar as well. I was reading a lot about the NZD because there will be news coming out today for the New Zealand dollar, like I told you this morning when we were speaking about. Financial stability report later on in the evening. It came out at 11th of May this year, and from what I've been hearing and reading, obviously, it looks like it will be good report for it. So your thing saying that the NZD will be stronger, I think it's going to continue to be stronger even throughout the day and evening tonight. Since this study, the news is coming out at 11 p.m. our time, so that will be 9 GMT.
Very good.
So it should be very interesting to keep an eye on the New Zealand dollar.
Okay, well, I'm going to give analysis on the New Zealand dollar and AUD USD. Thanks, Steph, and I'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure.
Okay, so guys, girls, I'm going to AUD USD, and I'm going to show you something really important. First, I'm going to, as I like to always do, show you everything from the get-go. Let's remove this. Get out of the way. Okay, there you go. Just a moment. Okay, bam. Let's put our mathematical points of interest, the MPIs, real quick into this, and I'm going to give you some very important information on AUD USD. Here we go. I'm using the line chart for a simple reason. I'm trying to get the best possible information on the close. So what I'm trying to do here is find the best areas where the market's reversed, and you can find that very easily by doing this. There you go. Oh, there you go. Forgot to put 200. There you go. Okay, so you see the line doesn't look very interesting, but then boom, we go to this, and it looks pretty good. Okay, it's gonna go down to the daily chart. I just want to see if everything seems correct. More or less it is. More or less it is. 87. I'm sorry, I'm just making sure that everything is correct because I don't want to provide any wrong analysis on this. Okay, 25 here, 50 here, 50 here, got a 75 here, got a 50 here, got a 50 there, and all the way here. Okay, so this is clearly the 25% level. This is somewhere the 50% level, and bam. Let me just put the 25, 75. Hey, can I ask a question? Is anybody a scalper here? Does anybody like scalping? Because I could arrange a session for some really quick intraday trading. You know, like maybe twice a week, just to sit down and open. Okay, great. We got one person. So what I mean by this is not really to scalp. As you can see, we're at a good area here to possibly sell your AUD USD before buying it eventually from this level. More trades are opening. I'm not touching anything. So that means we are in further profits. Yes, very good. USD CAD got to come down more. So let's go there. USD CAD, USD CAD, USD CAD. Yeah. Okay, just forget it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so what I like to do is organize, like, you know, maybe twice a week, maybe, you know, something like this. We have quite a few people interested in this. So what I mean by this is basically I go on short-term charts, provide really quick analysis on a few pairs. We would agree on the pairs prior, possibly in the trading group. We would sit down and say, hey, let's talk, you know, XYZ pairs, and then sit down and, well, open trades on a daily basis, close them before the session finishes, get out of them nicely for all of those intraday traders or something even lower than that. Since there is demand for this, I'm going to arrange it for this Thursday. You will all receive an invitation for this. Just a sec. It's really good. I'll arrange it for everyone. So just a sec. Let me just fix this baby over here. Just make sure that everything here is correct. On my other screens, I see AUD USD, and it's at a very fine and beautiful level. But you can see USD CAD heading higher, and that's what I'm trying to get my hands on right now. It's done a compounding. Yes, it's definitely going to continue going higher. So I'm going to pop into this trade here, and this will be possibly my final trade on this pair. I'm going to move it under here because this is around the 50% area of these two major psychological levels. USD JPY is, well, nothing special yet. Okay. Is there any possible markets or trades you would like me to analyze for you before I finish with this? Any of you? Do you have any current trades open somewhere, something like this? I'm going to talk really quickly about the course that I'm going to be providing. In this course, I'm going to teach you how to pay for your information. What I mean by this is very simple. I lose many trades. Many times, you sold euro yen. Euro yen, but I'm buying this. I'm compounding it. I'm compounding. There's no way I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell euro yen right now. I have many reasons why not to. We are at the 50% area of these two levels, but I don't see further. I see lots of weakness from the yen. I'm going to explain to you really simply like this. When you see a market trending in an area and you see little movements like this and spikes up, little movements and spikes up, especially in this case scenario is very different. This here is totally different way of trading, so I'm not even going to go into this, but when you see small moves like this, like here, and I'm going to show you further information on this, as you see little, slowly, up, or slowly, down, that means there's lots of momentum for this pair to keep going in that direction, especially that we broke out of this little trending triangle over here. As you see, if I do this, you will clearly have a beautiful little triangle and we have a breakout. That simply indicates we have a lot of way to go up. I see Euro USD, the Euro in general, getting totally destroyed within 12 months towards 3, 4, maybe 5 years. But right now I'm buying Euro JPY. The Euro will be strong today against the dollar and against the yen, definitely. Okay, so bam. Now when I lose, which happens many times, what I do is I like to pay for my information. Simply put, Anthony's asking what will be the euro. The euro as a currency. This Sunday we have a very important event happening in Italy, and I can promise you this: if Italy leaves, forget about England. England is not. It was in the eurozone, in the train zone, and everything else, but it wasn't in the euro itself. It has a major effect on it, and it most definitely will have a major effect. But the big thing that will be happening here is that if Italy leaves, it can cause a very nice pattern for as well, domino effect. Right now, prices are going a little against us before they go in further profits. But what I'm trying to explain here is this area. This is what This is what I wanted to explain in the beginning. Anthony, yes, if they vote on Sunday, yes, then there's going to be a really good chance of Italy leaving the Eurozone. So I'm just going to show you this area here. I want you to pay attention to the white shadow. You can clearly see that this area here is a major area. This is the 75% area. And I'm going to go like this. And you can clearly see it working here. Here it was broken, but price vibrated like crazy before moving lower. You can see vibrations here happening as well. Breakout here. And as you can see, it's right now a major resistance point, 75% level, major support or resistance. There could be, what could possibly happen is, if I go to the lower chart frame here, what possibly could happen here is price heading lower here, this area here, which is the 74.5, which is also ironically the 50% area of these current prices. So bam and bam, there you go. So this is the only scenario. If this area doesn't get broken today, it's gonna get broken tomorrow, and price is gonna go there. So yeah, if AUD USD doesn't break this area today, it's gonna break it by tomorrow, and that simply indicates very aggressive movement higher towards the 75.75, 75, this area here. So somewhere there. That's for AUD USD. You could obviously go onto a smaller chart frame and try and pinpoint better areas to enter and exit the trades here. Maybe small indications of price heading a bit more higher, and then you could sell it. Let's say 0.05. Stop loss should be about 17.5. And there we go, 37. Somewhere around here would be our take profit. This is something like a scalp. I'm not even going to compound this. I'm going to compound it later on. I expect the dollar to be quite weak throughout this week, towards the end of the week. Especially, I believe that the NFP might just come out weaker, as this year has not been the best. We had the elections as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to keep this one quite short. I opened a couple of trades. We are going to keep informing you of other trades. Please keep in mind this area here, this white level, the 75% level of AUD USD is very important. USD CAD, very good indications of it heading further higher. So bam, you can see a nice little channel here forming. You can clearly see prices wanting to go higher towards the 125 area, which is the 135, 125%, 135 in price. So that simply means that in the most simple terms I can put it, it means that USD CAD is going higher. Why? Because of the OPEC meeting tomorrow. Lots of uncertainty there. Be ready for some changes there. I can tell you one thing. When everybody is expecting for OPEC to cut production and oil to be weak, be ready for prices to go effing high. So just be ready for that. Be ready for a weak CAD today and possibly a very strong one tomorrow. AUD and USD possibly moving lower before heading higher. And then we have Euro USD, which is wanting to go higher, creating a short-term 4-hour head and shoulders. That's really good. More profits. We are now on GDP JPY third trade. And I love it. Okay. Questions? Concerns? Ideas? If you have any, I am all ears for you, right here. But I'm also paying attention to the other screen because I really want to get out of the trades today. I want to get out of them. Okay. Belinda is asking a bit more information about the course. Okay, so in this course, I'm going to go over a lot of important information. But in simple terms, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you all my information that I have in trading. So I have a trading system that I use and that I've been using for a while, and it's generating very good returns depending on what you want. Now, the hardest thing people find in the markets is to stay long enough in trades for them to pay off. The other thing that that's very hard for people to do is find the right trades, have the correct eyes to use in the markets, to open trades and make money. So basically, what I'm going to be doing in this course is teaching you exactly how to trade like a professional. No indicators, no BS. Your professional expertise, using it in the markets, making money. Very simple. Now, the trading system we use is it's a complete trading system. The rules we use cover every aspect of trading, and they will leave zero emotional efforts to your mind. Now, everything in this trading system will be absolutely deliberate. And what it will cover is it will cover 6 points for you to use. 1, it will cover for you what to buy and sell, how to buy and sell. So that means markets, what to buy and sell, position sizing, how much to use in each trade in order for you not to risk a lot, but to also be profitable. And 3, when to buy and sell. When would be the best time to enter the markets? So, I mean, not to be too soon, not to be too late. Stops, where to put your stop losses, how to use stop losses professionally. Exits, when to exit a winning position. When you're in the money and you press close. That's one thing many people don't do. 3, and I'm going to teach you how to buy and sell. Now, I'm also going to teach you how to remove emotions from trading. And this is a very important... What's that? Okay, so this is a very important and delicate situation. So Euro JPY is now compounding. Now, a very delicate area of the market is how to use your emotions when you trade. There is only 2 things that separate, the 2 things that all successful traders have in common. 1 is their attitude. So I'm going to teach you how to have a professional attitude when approaching the markets. And 2, people have losses, okay? Successful people have losses. Now, how they handle these losses has a direct effect on whether they are going to be successful or not. So that's exactly what I'm going to teach you. Attitude, tactics, information. I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you value for money that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So I'm going to teach you how to basically work for what you want, trade for what you want. Most people make plenty of mistakes when trading. Now, I'm going to be making another PDF for this, but I'm also going to be providing you more information if you'd like on a personal phone call. The course is quite delicate. I've been working on it. It has a lot of information, a lot of different points, and more specifically, it will cover every aspect of successful trading. So you're going to receive everything I've got in my mind about trading, including trading systems, trading rules, mental stuff such as neuro-linguistic programming, scalping system setups, trend system setups. The whole yard. I'm going to be teaching you which candlesticks to use. I'm going to be teaching you how to use angles in the markets. I'm going to be teaching you 3 universal laws that apply to trading, such as the law of averages, the law of compounding, and the law of cause and effect. Like I said, trend trading system. I'll teach you a 4 seasons trading strategy, basically how to open 4 trades and pretty much never lose money. I'll teach you how to win bigger and lose smaller. I will teach you how to always use risk management, and I'm going to teach you how to be always ready to buy and sell at the same time. So I'm going to teach you how to look at the market as a professional, not as a person who just wants to, hey, it's going up, I got to buy. I'm going to teach you how to change your mind in 2 seconds and make money. That's what I'm going to teach you. Now, there's a lot of other information, for example, how to enter a trade, when to enter a trade. I'll teach you how to use the percentage-based entry system to enter trades, how to lower your risk, which candlesticks to use, all the trading patterns you need, of course, risk management, how to add stop losses. I'll also teach you behavioral finance. That's something even schools don't teach you. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the difficulty in trading lies not in the concept, but in its application. I can tell you it's relatively easy to learn what to do when trading, but it's extremely difficult to apply these lessons in actual trading. And that's what I'm going to teach you, how to apply all of this in real trading. So I'm going to go because my trades are going crazy over there. They're opening. These are the trades we opened so far. We have plenty of other ones there. One account is almost up 10%, so I'm thinking to start getting out of these positions. So I have to review all of this. Now, the beauty of this course as well, it will be totally recorded. So if you miss any days or anything else, you will always have access to me and to my team. You will also have access to all the recordings and all the workbooks. So don't be worried about anything. If you don't have the time, if you work late hours, if there is a big time difference, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that. We planned for this. We work with the whole world. Anyhow, I really have to go. If you guys have any questions, please message me, preferably with an email because I'm extremely busy trying to set up for this course and making sure the trading goes well. So yeah, thank you all. If you want to talk to me, my Skype is switched off right now, so contact me on Zoom. If you don't know how to set up Zoom, you have to just go and download it from their website. Just write zoom.us in Google, zoom.us downloads, and it will take you to the page where you download the platform. So everyone, thank you so much. I love you all. Take care and have the best ever Tuesday in your life. And you're the only person that can make this Tuesday the best Tuesday. So make sure you do so. Thank you and take care.